The Hasselblad CFV100C is one of the most fascinating and technically impressive cameras available in modern photography. Unlike most digital cameras that are designed as complete systems from the ground up, the CFV100C is both a state-of-the-art digital medium format camera and a bridge connecting modern digital imaging with decades of Hasselblad photographic history. For photographers who appreciate exceptional image quality, timeless design, and the unique rendering characteristics of medium format photography, the CFV100C occupies a truly special place in the market. At its core, the CFV100C is built around a 100-megapixel backside illuminated medium format sensor. This sensor measures significantly larger than a traditional full-frame sensor. The larger sensor size allows the camera to gather more light, capture greater tonal information, and produce images with extraordinary levels of detail. Combined with Hasselblad's renowned color science, the result is image quality that ranks among the finest currently available in digital photography. The first thing photographers notice when viewing files from the CFV100C is the sheer amount of detail. The 100-megapixel resolution captures an incredible level of information. Fine textures in landscapes, architecture, fabrics, product photography, wildlife subjects, and portraits are reproduced with remarkable precision. Every detail appears crisp and well-defined. Large prints reveal an astonishing amount of information, even when viewed at close distances. Commercial photographers, fine art photographers, and landscape specialists particularly benefit from this extraordinary resolving power. One of the most impressive aspects of the CFV100C is how natural the images appear, despite the extremely high resolution. Many ultra-high-resolution cameras can produce files that look overly clinical or excessively sharp. The CFV100C manages to preserve immense detail while maintaining a pleasing and organic appearance. Images possess a subtle richness that many photographers immediately recognize as a hallmark of medium-format photography. Color reproduction has long been one of Hasselblad's defining strengths. The CFV100C continues that tradition through the company's Hasselblad Natural Color Solution. This advanced color processing system produces exceptionally realistic colors without excessive saturation or artificial enhancement. Skin tones appear natural. Landscape colors retain authenticity. Subtle color transitions are rendered beautifully. Photographers frequently describe Hasselblad color as having a unique depth and realism that requires very little adjustment during post-processing. Portrait photographers often become particularly attached to the color rendering. Skin tones display remarkable smoothness and consistency. The transition from highlights to shadows appears natural and pleasing. These characteristics contribute significantly to the camera's popularity among fashion, portrait, editorial, and commercial photographers. Dynamic range is another area where the CFV100C excels. The large medium format sensor captures an enormous amount of tonal information across the image. Highlights retain impressive detail. Deep shadows remain highly recoverable. This broad dynamic range provides photographers with tremendous flexibility during editing. Landscape photographers frequently encounter scenes containing bright skies and dark foreground elements. The CFV100C handles these situations exceptionally well. RAW files allow substantial highlight recovery while maintaining excellent color fidelity. Shadow areas can often be lifted dramatically, without introducing excessive noise or image degradation. The camera's tonal transitions are among the finest available in digital photography. Subtle gradients in skies, skin tones, fabrics, and natural environments appear exceptionally smooth. This contributes to the premium look often associated with medium format imagery. Many photographers find that images from the CFV100C possess a three-dimensional quality that is difficult to quantify but easy to recognize. The larger sensor plays a major role in creating this effect. The sensor's physical size influences depth of field characteristics and overall image rendering. Subjects often appear separated from their backgrounds in a subtle and elegant manner. This creates a sense of depth that many photographers find visually appealing. Portraits, product photographs, and environmental scenes particularly benefit from this medium format aesthetic. Sharpness is outstanding throughout the frame. When paired with Hasselblad XCD lenses, the camera produces files that reveal incredible levels of micro-contrast and fine detail. Edge-to-edge sharpness is consistently excellent. Landscape photographers can confidently capture scenes knowing that detail will remain visible from corner to corner. The camera invites users to spend more time evaluating light, framing, and subject placement. This often leads to a more intentional creative process. The rear touchscreen serves as the primary interface. The display is large, bright, and highly detailed. Navigation is intuitive and responsive. Many photographers choose to shoot using the rear screen in a manner similar to classic waist-level finders. This shooting style encourages careful composition and often creates a stronger connection between photographer and subject. Autofocus performance is solid, but clearly designed around the camera's intended applications. Portrait photography, landscape photography, commercial work, architecture, still life photography, and studio production all fall comfortably within the camera's strengths. Photographers seeking sports, wildlife, or action-focused autofocus performance will generally look toward different camera systems. For its intended purposes, autofocus accuracy is reliable and effective. Low-light performance is impressive considering the camera's enormous resolution. The backside illuminated sensor design helps improve light gathering efficiency. Noise remains well controlled across a wide range of ISO settings. Images retain excellent detail and color accuracy even as sensitivity increases. The large sensor contributes to cleaner image quality than many photographers expect from a 100-megapixel camera. Build quality is exceptional. Every aspect of the CFV100C reflects Hasselblad's commitment to craftsmanship and precision engineering. Materials feel premium. Controls operate smoothly. The overall design exudes quality and durability. Holding the camera creates an immediate impression of refinement. The minimalist Scandinavian design language emphasizes elegance and functionality without unnecessary complexity. Battery life is generally sufficient for the types of photography the system is intended to support. Landscape photographers, portrait artists, studio photographers, and commercial shooters typically work at a pace that allows batteries to last comfortably through substantial portions of a shooting day. Professional users often carry spare batteries for extended assignments. Landscape photography is arguably one of the strongest use cases for the CFV100C. The combination of 100 megapixels, exceptional dynamic range, beautiful color reproduction, and medium format rendering produces breathtaking landscape images. Fine details in mountains, forests, rock formations, waterfalls, and distant terrain are reproduced with extraordinary fidelity. The files provide tremendous flexibility for large prints and extensive post-processing. Portrait photographers benefit from the camera's natural color reproduction and medium format depth characteristics. Skin tones appear lifelike. Background separation looks smooth and elegant. The overall rendering contributes to images that feel polished and refined. Commercial photographers often choose systems like the CFV100C because clients demand the highest possible image quality. Product photography, luxury advertising, fashion campaigns, editorial work, and high-end commercial productions all benefit from the camera's capabilities. The enormous files provide significant flexibility for retouching, cropping, and large-format output. When compared with modern full-frame cameras, the CFV100C often demonstrates advantages in tonal depth, color accuracy, dynamic range, and overall image rendering. While today's best full-frame cameras are extraordinarily capable, medium-format systems continue to offer a distinctive visual quality that many photographers value. The differences may appear subtle at small display sizes. However, they become increasingly apparent in large prints, demanding commercial applications and extensive post-production workflows. The CFV100C is not designed to be an all-purpose camera. It is not intended for sports coverage. It is not optimized for bird photography. It is not built around maximum frame rates or advanced subject tracking technologies. Instead, it focuses relentlessly on producing some of the highest quality digital images available. For photographers who prioritize image quality above all else, this specialization becomes one of the camera's greatest strengths. Overall, the Hasselblad CFV100C represents one of the finest digital imaging systems currently available. Its 100-megapixel medium-format sensor, extraordinary color science, exceptional dynamic range, remarkable detail reproduction, premium craftsmanship, and compatibility with both modern and classic Hasselblad systems make it truly unique. For landscape photographers, portrait artists, commercial professionals, fine art photographers, and anyone seeking the highest levels of image quality, the CFV100C delivers an experience and a final image quality that few cameras in the world can match.